Talk with Eddie and Ralph, your live help and solution center for YouTube and related tech. Please come in and enjoy the demonstration. Ask any questions you have about the demonstration or any tech-related question. We are here to help you and do this to help you. No question is dumb, and we will do what we can to keep it simple. Thank you. We will be starting soon. Hoorah, everyone. Welcome to Tech Talk with Eddie and Ralph. I'm Eddie, and that is Ralph.
Hey, I'm Ralph. How's it going, everyone?
And we are streaming on both my channel and Ralph's channel, Webb's Web. So everybody can go over to Ralph's channel, Webb's Web. Give him a thumb.
What happened?
Give him a thumbs up as well. Every time that goes off, it's loud in my ear. I thought I've turned it down.
Oh,
And I guess I got to go over there and play with it again.
it's a little loud on my side, but not too bad. But I'm kind of used to it.
I'll go do that here in a few minutes whenever I'm turning it over to you. All right. We have Wolf and Snort in the building. We have Arlene 1010, Butler Family Farms, Damoose Barbecue, Desert Living, Devil Dogs Keeper Jamie, M. Buglet, Local Reviewer, Peaceful Dez, Rockhounding Huntress, Tim Mitchell, Windstone Chronicles, and we have Wolf and Snort in both the chats. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. There will probably be some more. And there's Ed at Whistle Stop Homestead. And I think that's it so far that's typed in chat. It says we have 18 people in here. And let me go ahead and make some mods on my channel.
Go for it. Yeah, tonight we're going to just look at how to do some thumbnails and stuff. I'm going to do it in DaVinci, but the idea of building up a thumbnail is the same whether you're doing it in a video program, editing program, or excuse me, a photo editing program or vector program. You're just adding assets and layering them up, and that's basically how you build a thumbnail. I'm not really going to talk about what makes a good thumbnail because that's always a thing that's open for debate. So the thing about when I do my thumbnails, since I'm already working in DaVinci, I just do them in DaVinci. That way I don't have to close DaVinci, go into another program. If I want to use something out of DaVinci, like, a still from one of the videos that's in there for the background of the thumbnail, that I can do that. So it's really pretty simple. But I'll show you how to do that. And then I'm going to talk about something that I talked about last time, but I'll wait on that till later on.
I'm trying to go over to Streamlabs real quick. You can keep talking because that thing blows my eardrums.
What was that? An alert that was?
Yeah, it's been a member for 1 month.
You can turn that down in OBS too. Oh no, you can't. Maybe you can. I don't know. Either way, it'll work either way because that's how you're that's how you're seeing them. I'm not sure how you're hearing them. So yeah, do it over there. That way it'll get it either way. Never mind. As we listen to the rocks bounce around in my head. Do this, do that.
That's what I'm trying to do now. And I haven't seen the Jason Ilkanirim in here yet. And I know
what?
Yeah, right there. Stop doing that.
Who are you talking to? Not me. I'm not doing anything.
Let's see. I'm trying to. That would be members, I think. And
yes. Yeah, that would be members.
yeah,
what he's doing is he's going into Streamlabs to adjust the volume on that alert that he's talking about. So
okay, it was at 50. I'm turning it down to 19.
Streamlabs is one of those things. Once you get your alerts set up like you want them and everything, you don't, unless you want to change it or add something to it or delete something. It's not something you go into all the time. So you go into it, it's like, oh, how do I do this? I used to know how to do this. That's the problem. A lot of this stuff, you get it set and then you want to change something. You can't remember how you set it.
Okay.
I have to do that all the time with stuff.
Okay, I think I got all those set. All right. Well, I will go ahead. I know Tim's in here. Hey, Des. I don't know if Civi's in here yet, but
yeah, she's here. I see her in the chat.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and open the one, and let me know if you see Jason Ilkanirim. But this is the one I got from Civi, I think. And I also got one from Simon, but Simon's not going to be here tonight, so I'm not going to open his tonight because he wants to see. Now, Jamie actually opened his, and I don't know what it is, but she thought it was freaking hilarious. Yeah, that's much better in my ear. Oh, Simon is here. Okay. I can open Simon's too. So I will open. Oh, there's
a double surprise.
There's Jason, so I can open all three of them. All right.
All right. Cool.
This is from Civi. Hey, oh, cool. I don't think that Jerry got anything from Civi. Jerry, did you get anything from Civi? Or am I special? Am I Civi's favorite? Huh, Jerry? Thanks, Rob. There you go. Play with the box, Gracie.
That's the best part as far as she's concerned is the box.
If you don't shut up, I'm going to cut your tongue out. I got a knife right here.
He's like, that box better have treats in it.
Y'all see her. Y'all see her right here.
Yeah.
Did Jerry say anything? But I got
Oh.
mine a few days. What'd you get, Jerry? Check this out. Civvy sent me ramekins.
Nice.
I do not have any ramekins, and this is cool. They're all different colors. There's like a blue and a purplish and a dark one. It's a 6-pack. So whenever we do
I like those.
the stuff that I need the ramekins for,
Yep.
which sounds like Rumpelstiltskin, I got a set of ramekins now, which I did not have those. Thank you, Civvy. I appreciate it. You did not have to do that, Gracie. If you don't shut up. All right, now we will do Simon since he's here. Glad you made it, Simon. You got 12. Shut up, Jerry. Okay, this is from Simon. Jamie opened it and thought it was hilarious. I don't know what it is, but I'm fixing to find out. It's a. Let me take it out of here so y'all can read it.
I caught a glimpse of it.
Oh, I forgot to put the phone back on the top. It's a
There you
a
go.
hole a-hole merit badge.
That's wonderful.
That'll be going on my my apron probably. All right, and now Gracie, shut up. Okay, and now this is from Jason Ilkanirim. Thank you a whole lot, trolling Eddies since 2023, Simon. uh, yes, that is Gracie Desert.
Yes.
Right. Well, she's got a treat now. Hold on, Jamie's trying to call me. Talk, Ralph.
Okay. Speak. Never can tell what Eddie's going to do, man. Yeah, before
Okay.
we came on, Gracie was doing that. She jumped up there and I started laughing because she looked like a little head popping up.
Jamie told me to read the note in Simon's package.
Uh,
It says, "A gift for you. Enjoy your gift. They didn't have an Eddie hole one, so this was the next best thing from trolling Eddie Jr." that's what Simon put. All right, and then this one is probably going to be more for Jamie, I believe, but this one's from Jason at Ilkanirim, and so we'll see what this is real quick. Simon's always giving me a hard time. Oh,
most of the time you deserve it.
Oh, hold on, I gotta go under the desk.
Yep. Diving for parts. At least it's not a really small screw or something like that.
All right. This is a sticker. It says, "Smile while you still have teeth."
Oh, I need that.
This one says the same thing, different color. And then here's Jason Ilkanirim's card.
Neat.
Y'all check Simon out and Jason out and Civi out. Okay. And then here's another card. And then this is probably for Jamie. It looks like it's 3D printed. Is this 3D printed, Jason? What's it used for? Okay, I'm trying to read.
Sure.
Hoorah, Scott. Scott's Life Off
There's
Grid
an-
said, I'm here to talk tech
He
talk.
says there's a note on the cardboard.
Oh, okay. Oh, right there. Eddie Jamie, I printed this center finder for you too. I saw you now have a laser. I hope this helps. Ah, okay. It's for Jamie
right.
I guess it's for Jamie to help find the center of things. Okay. See, it's more for her because she don't let me touch her laser engraver. That is awesome.
She probably knew what it was right away.
So I want to thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Y'all check him out, Il Canarum. Check out Taco the Chihuahua. And check out Cooking with the Munchie Mafia. All right. Whoops, I shut my. No, I didn't. All right, I appreciate that, guys.
Check out
Now,
everybody's channel that's in here. That's why Eddie makes most people mods, is so that everybody can go check out each other's channels and stuff.
exactly. If you see someone that you are not subscribed to or do not know, everyone in here should be mods because I know everybody in here. So all you have to do is click on the three dots on the right hand side of their name and go to channel. And from there you can subscribe and you can watch our videos, and it's storming outside. So if for some reason y'all leave me, it's because it's storming outside. I hear thunder and everything else. So
Yep.
Ralph will have to finish the show if I go offline.
Well, I'm having rain here too, so but luckily all of my cabling, other than what comes up to the neighborhood, that's above ground. But all of my cabling in the neighborhood is below ground, so I don't have to worry too much. I'm luckily I don't have too many interruptions.
And
Now that
then
I've said that, I'll probably get pounded later. But
oh, Jamie says the yard is flooded, and she's stuck out in the creeper camper. I think she can't.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you heard that, but that's all. But one more thing that I have to say before I turn it over to Ralph is this is March and it's St. Patrick's Day, so everyone have a great St. Patrick's Day. Drink a lot of beer or wine or whatever you drink. If you don't drink a lot of Dr. Pepper or water, tea or whatever. But have a great and especially a safe one. Don't drink and drive. Don't be stupid. Drink responsibly. Hoorah,
Yep.
Chef. Welcome in. Thank you. And
Definitely.
hoorah, Stephen and Jacqueline. Minty
You
Cactus.
go out and enjoy the day. Use a designated driver. Use Lyft. Use Uber. Use a friend. Do something. Please don't drink and drive, because it may not be. Maybe just you going home and you get hit by a drunk driver. So just be careful and don't drink and drive. Bad
And now-
stuff. Bad stuff.
And now I'll turn it over to Ralph.
Okay, so like I said, we're going to work with making a thumbnail. And again, I'm just going to show you how to do this in DaVinci, but the idea is the same, like I said, about just layering little graphics up. So what I did, I already started, I'll bring this up in a second. I already started a project, and it just has a video of people in a Jeep, and then I've got some other little stuff that I've added to it. So I'm just going to pretend like this is a finished video. So this would have all your cuts, all your edits, and all your stuff, all your fades, all your music, all of your stuff behind it. You notice this does not have any audio behind it, and that's fine. And that is this file right here. That's this video. So all these other things are what I'm going to put into my thumbnail. Now, if this was a regular video and you notice this is my timeline 1, you could name this whatever you want, but this is your timeline that you've already got. Like I said, you have all of your edits and your cuts and all of your stuff in here, and you don't want to add all this other stuff to it because this is your video. This is not your thumbnail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a second timeline to be for my thumbnail. That way I can edit, do whatever I want in that timeline, and I'm not affecting this timeline, which is my video edit, at all. So I want to use this video. So I'll come over here and right click on it and do create new timeline using selected clips. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to get this. So I'm just going to name it thumb because it's my thumbnail. Now, this video is a 4K video. You don't want to make your thumbnails in 4K. Actually, a thumbnail YouTube requirements, recommendations are a 720p JPEG or PNG, which is 1280 by 720. You can use 1920 by 1080, 1080p. Also, it has to be less than 2 meg. You can get away with doing the 19 by the 1080 if you don't have a lot in it. Like if you don't add a bunch of stuff to it, bunch of assets to it, bunch of pictures and stuff on it, you'll probably end up less than 2 meg. If you put a bunch of other stuff in it, you might end up over 2 meg. So you can do 1280 or you can do 10 or 720 or you can do 1080. Either one, it doesn't matter. If you look it up, it'll say YouTube says 1280 by 720. So I said all that so that this is a 4K video, but I don't want, when I export this or save it, I don't want it to be in 4K. So I'm going to click this off and I'm going to come up here to my format. So you can see this is already in 4K here. I'm just going to change my format. I'm just going to leave this one here. And then I'm going to do create. So now you see I'm in the thumb, not in my timeline 1. So I'm in my thumbnail. So I can start doing whatever I want here. Make that a little bit small for the moment. Whoops, wrong one. Bring this down. So if I play this along, it's just a Jeep driving on the beach. So like I said, this is my pretend video. So that's all this is. So let's just say out here towards the end, let's just say I would like to use that frame right there as the background for my thumbnail. So I'll just leave my playhead right there where it is. And I'm probably going to add some text in here. So I'll just come over here and grab a text plus box or a text box. It doesn't matter. And just grab it and drag it over here somewhere by underneath my playhead. So there's that. I'll just come up here and say Jeep on the beach. Okay, so that can be there. And what I can do is come over here. Let's bring this back down. If you use this, this is like transform, so you can move stuff around and resize it and stuff. So let's put this over here. And let's make it dark blue. Okay, now these are all, this is just examples. So turn this off just so it's not in our way. So Jeep on the beach. You could make that your thumbnail right there if you wanted to. But let's say we just wanted to add some more fun stuff to it. So we'll grab this and drag him over here. Now I'll go select him. Use my transform again. Make him a little bit smaller. Where shall we put him? We'll put him up here. And again, you can drag this wherever you want. I'll come back over to my text and move him a little bit back down this way. So see, it's really easy to move this stuff around. Making these smaller so we can get some more on here. And let's see what else we got. We got a Jeep patch. Hey, wrong screen again.
Hmm.
Make sure I select the one I want to play with. I can just drag him over. We'll put him over here. And what else I got? Add one more thing. Make some more room. I have this on a smaller screen than I'm used to working with. So I'll light my compass. And again, this is just examples. I'm not saying this is good content. I'm just showing you how to do this. Okay, so that could be my thumbnail. If that's what you wanted, that could be your thumbnail. If you want to add like different effects to it, I'll jump over here to effects. I like to put a border around mine and just kind of, to me, it kind of makes them stand out. So what I'm going to do is select my video and just drag this onto it. Now it's got a border on it. I could go change it to whatever color I wanted. I could actually pick a screen color if I wanted to. Choose that one. Okay, and then you can give it a little bit of a feathered edge if you want. Make it just a little bit smaller. These are usually the settings that I use. Now on YouTube, they use rounded corners on their thumbnails, and it's about 0, 1, 2. So, hey. It didn't do that. Oh, because it's 0.12. There we go. It was so tiny we couldn't see what it was chopping off. So now I'd want to go back and move this back up, just the badge back up a little bit to get it out of my border. But that's it. So let's say I'm happy with that and I'm ready to create my JPG. So all you do is you come up here to File and you go to Export. Export current frame as still. And you can give it a name. So like if this was your Jeep on the beach video, you would say Jeep on a beach video or whatever you wanted to call it. I'm just going to call it that. And I'll say export it. And now if I bring this up, nope, where did I save it? I forgot where I saved it. I'll just do it again. There's my thumbnail. Can't see it, can you? So that's what my thumbnail would look like. I just have that brought up in a browser, not just a picture browser. That's how easy it is to do. And I did that all in DaVinci. Yes. Yes, Gary, I am using DaVinci. So that's what I edited my video in. I wanted to use a still frame from my background, from my video as the background. Now, let's say I didn't want to use that. I didn't want to use something from my video, that I wanted to just use a still image, or whatever, just something different. So just say you want to do something like that. So I just got rid of the video and replaced it with this still image that's just a vector.
Well, you got to move that Jeep down on the beach now.
No, it's a flying Jeep. Frickin' Marine. I know that. No, that's what I was getting to. I say, now you can come in here and move all your stuff around, like if you want to move your text and stuff like that. So you just put it wherever you want. Where'd my Jeep go? Make it too small. Oh, there he is right there. Yeah, so on this, I would bring this guy down and I would make him a little bit bigger. And I would take my badge and move him up over here.
Yep, that's what I do too.
And then I would actually take my Jeep, make him a little bit bigger, just give him a slight bit of tilt. Just because I'm crazy. So I'll move back over here. So there, same thing. That could be your thumbnail. And if you wanted to put a border on it, you would just dump the border onto the bottom picture and it would be the same type of thing. So, and then same thing, file, export, current frame is still, export, current frame is still, and just remember where you dump it. That's how you make a thumbnail in DaVinci. But like I said, the idea of layering all this stuff is the same whether you're doing this in a photo editing program, a video editing program, or whatever. So the idea of how you put this together and move things around and resize it is the same. It's just, to me, it's just, I'm working in DaVinci. I don't have to close DaVinci, bring up another program. I can do everything I need right here. And basically all of my assets for my video and for my thumbnail are all in one project. So just makes it convenient. That's basically how you make thumbnails.
So if anybody
talk, yeah, good. Now you hear people talk about workflow. So this just simplifies the workflow of just using one program to do two things. A lot of people use two different programs to do the two different things. Go ahead, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Scott's Life Off Grid. This is DaVinci has a free version that you can make these thumbnails on. You can do almost everything on, but it also has a paid version as well. The paid version is a one-time fee of like $2.95, $2.99, something like that.
$2.95.
And anytime they come out with a new version or whatever, you get it. You don't have to keep pay for it. There's no annual subscriptions or anything else. One of the things you can do with the paid version is remove like wind or background noise out, or turn it down, stuff like that. So the free version will probably do anything you ever want it to do, but if it doesn't, the paid version will. So that's on that.
Yeah, now, everything that I did tonight, I have a studio version. Everything I did tonight can be done on the free version. And way more. 99% of what most people do, you can do with the free version. Or what Eddie's talking about with the AI noise removal. Excuse me. That comes in the paid version. And if you need anybody to give you a testimonial about how well that works, talk to Jerry
Hmm.
or anybody that uses it that lives out in the Midwest that has wind all the time. It's literally 2 clicks and it'll take as much of the wind noise away as you want. You can leave a little bit in the background for ambience if you want, or you can just get rid of it all with 2 clicks, basically.
Now, see
So
that that's one way to make thumbnails. That's using the video editing software. It's pretty simple to freaking use and do, and everything else. Jerry right there says, "I love it." Now
uh,
here's go ahead.
no, I was just going to say Jerry has a paid version of it too. And you can, I mean, if you need to, you
Hey,
can ask him. He was using a subscription service and he looked at the one-time cost and looked at how much he was paying for his subscription service and said, I'm an idiot for doing this. I'm paid in the 2 years that I've had this subscription service, I've paid either twice or 3 times the amount that I could have paid for just one time for DaVinci and gotten all of the future updates and everything. So it's, yeah, $300 sounds like a lot, but if you compare it to what you're paying for a subscription service, you come out way cheaper. Now it does take a bit of a machine to run on, nothing crazy ridiculous that you have to have. There is not a mobile version, so you can't run it on your phone or anything. But a phone is not exactly the best tool to use for doing video editing. For simple stuff, yes, you can get away with it, but it's just, I'm not saying you can't do it. It's just not really the right tool to do video editing on. So it's, if you can do it, it's worth it to do it, because when you pay for it and get the studio version, you have a professional level editing program. And yes, there is a learning curve to it, but there's 500 million trillion tutorials on YouTube on how to use DaVinci, from the very simple, like some of mine, to the very, very difficult, like some of Casey Ferris's and stuff. Now, Casey Ferris does a lot of, noob stuff too, beginner stuff too. But you'll find certain people that do tutorials for DaVinci. Some of them, I'll say, kind of gear their stuff towards more professionals. But if you work your way through them, you'll find people, okay, these guys kind of give us the noob. Daniel Patel is probably the best for people who are just starting out. He has a whole series of shorts that show you how to do things really quick and stuff. But I mean, it is unlimited what you can do with it. If you pay for it, it's unlimited. Plus, like, since I have it up here, let's come back up. Not that I'm going to show you what all these do. Down across the bottom, this is what the interface looks like. I'll just go through a quickie here, quick tutorial. This is your media pool. Okay, I don't use this tab very much. I usually just work in the edit tab, edit and deliver, but you can work just in the edit tab, so you don't have to use all these other tabs. So if you want to do something with your media, you do it here. This is the cut page. This is just a different style of editor. Okay, you can do a lot of quick and heavy duties, or quick and clean stuff in here, like super easy stuff. You can do hard stuff in here too, but it's more for like getting started and putting your project together. This is the edit page. This is what most people are used to working with in a video editor. It's your timeline. It's standard stuff here. This
Now,
is the Fusion. Go ahead.
go back.
Oh, sorry.
Now, something
Okay.
else he didn't show you, that Jeep on the beach, besides changing colors, you can change fonts. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
you can rotate it, you can enlarge it or make it, you can do you can angle it, you can do all kinds of stuff with anything by using the inspector over there.
Right.
Not just with the letters, but like if you wanted to tilt the Jeep or whatever else, you can do all kinds of stuff over there.
Right. Now, if you're going to tilt, you can do that with this too. You can also do it in the inspector. This makes it a little bit quicker. A lot of people are used to using this type of thing right here. The inspector, this is like all your properties for whatever you have selected down here. So like this is text. I have my text selected right here. So if I wanted to change the color of the text and make it black, I can change the color of the text and make it black. If I want to change the font, I can change the font. If I want to just change the size of it right here, I can just make it big. You notice how he's behind the Jeep. So Jeep on the beach. If I wanted to add an outline to it very easily, I can come over here and click on shading, click on this number 2, turn it on. Let's say I want that to be yellow instead. Boom. Okay, he's yellow. Let's say I want him to be a little bit thicker. Okay, and he's thicker.
Wolf and Snort said, "Can you make it into a Ford?"
No. If I was going to make it into anything, I would make it into the Toyota Land Cruiser. So the old FJ40 style. All right, I'm dating myself because I used to have one of those and I kicked myself for ever getting rid of it. Anyway, so that's how you just add a quick outline. You can change the color of it, how thick it is. I mean, this is like all of your settings for whatever you have selected over here. So like if I go to a video, then these are all my different things for the video. So like what I was talking about is, where's my Jeep? There it is. Talk about rotating it. So I can do it here with this, or if you come over here, you can see that I have the rotation angle is changed over here. So I can change that from over here. Look, it's a rocket. So you can do it either place. A lot of people will use this to do like, you know, I'll say gross adjustments, large adjustments, and then they'll come over here if they want to fine tune stuff. Because here you can just type in the numbers or what, change it or whatever. So you can get really, really fine tuned over here as to what you want. So I have this on the small screen. That's why I had this up so that I get a longer timeline down here. I have this on my other monitor, which is a 24-inch. I normally work on a 32. So this is very compressed from what I'm used to looking at. But this edit page is where you do 9/10 of your editing.
Gary said,
all your
Gary said, or maybe it wrecked, but maybe they rolled it, Gary.
Get big. So continue across the bottom. This is the Fusion page. This is where you can build your own graphics and stuff. Very powerful page. So we have basic editing, media manipulation, building your own graphics, After Effects for all you Adobe people. This is the color grading page. You can do color grading. If you've watched any film, you've been to the theater, if you watched any TV, you have watched something that was color graded with this program right here. That's what it was started as, and that's what it is noted for. It's just color grading ability. This page can get really complicated. I don't touch it unless I'm doing masking or something like that. I don't do much. I just play around with color grading, so you don't mess with it that much. This page right here is, go ahead.
Jerry said, Ralph, can we make the text smaller on one side and bigger on the other side?
Two, I believe you can. I'm not quite sure how to do it right off the top of my head. Again, you can do anything with this. You could probably find there's like text effects in here and stuff that you can use that probably have that in it already. Or you could, like I said, you could do it yourself. You probably would have to maybe build it in Fusion or something like that, but you can do it. Believe me, there's nothing that you can't do in this program. This is the Fairlight page. This is complete audio processing. So whatever you want to, if you needed to do something audio-wise, you can do it here.
Jerry said, I tried the other day and could not find out how.
Okay, I'll take a peek here in a minute. This is your deliver page. This is where you normally do your export, where you actually create your MP4, whatever you're creating there. This is where you create your final product. Again, you can do this in the edit page too. So if I'm usually teaching somebody who doesn't know anything about it, we come into the edit page and we do everything from the edit page, because you can create your final product, your final video that you're going to upload
That's
to
DaVinci.
YouTube or whatever right from here. So
It's DaVinci, Ed.
yes, this is DaVinci. I don't know if I can do this over here or not. I don't think I can do this. No, it's not going to let me do it. That's just with this control. I'm sure I could do it somehow. Or if I wanted to, I could come over here and probably find something here that would work. So I could use one of these titles instead of just a regular text box if I wanted to. So like that's a circus one. I don't know if there's one over here shaped like that or not. I'll have to look at that, Gary, and find out. Because even if it's something that I create in Fusion, I can send it to you and you can just import it. That's kind of one I like, the ribbon, because it goes and moves. Sometimes these will show you what they do. Nope, I don't see one like that. But like I said, I'm sure we could make one. But there's also all kinds of plugins and stuff you can get for this. That you know, text packs, all kinds, just all kinds of stuff. I just try to keep my stuff basic, what I'm showing you guys here. But again, anything that you want to make like that, you can do that in Fusion. And if you create something in Fusion, then you can save it so that you can use it in any other project too. So when you create something, you save it in a Power Bin, and then it's available to any other project you might go to. So some people have the idea that, I don't want to create that just for this project. Well, you're not creating that just for this project. If you created it for this project, you might probably going to want to use it again at some point in time. So you can save it and then you have reusable assets. Then you're really video editing. Anyway, that's a quick look at DaVinci. But it's the same thing with that, just putting your videos in, and it's just a timeline, just your standard old timeline. But again, I'm not saying you have to make your thumbnails in here, but like I said, if you've edited your video in here, you're already in this program and you can do it if you want to. Jerry, there is a way to, here, this is what Jerry's saying. Ralph, I was trying to put text on the car door. You can do that. I don't remember how to do it right off the top of my head. But there's quite a few tutorials out there on doing that. But that's another thing I'll look up on how to do. It's really not that, again, once you do it a couple times, I think you do have to do it in Fusion. I might be wrong. I'm not sure. I think you do. But that can be done. So you can, I've seen tutorials where the video is like the side of a mountain. So like in the Grand Canyon, so like the side of the canyon, and somebody has stuck a logo on it. So it goes.
I found out how to do it.
Okay, go for it.
Hold on. Let me switch my screens real quick so I can share it. Okay, Jerry, here's how you do it. And the scene. Okay.
Whoops.
See right here how it says mailbox. This is my word. I can make it bigger right here. Real well. Settings, title. Let me make it bigger so you can see it. All right, right here on the yaw. You see if you move the yaw, see how it's smaller and it gets bigger because of the yaw, or if you want it to go the other way, because it's like making one side closer and one side farther. So you see how it's fading it bigger to smaller. Does that make sense, Ralph?
Yeah, that would be one way to do it. Now that would work on a still frame like this.
Yeah,
But if that was video, then it wouldn't move with it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, that is video, but yeah, you're right. It won't move with it. See, it'll
But
just
there is a way to it. There is a way
Yeah.
to attach it to the side of the box or whatever you want to attach it to.
Yeah, you would go here, okay, and say you wanted, if you wanted it to move or whatever. But yeah, that's not gonna.
No,
that's
not gonna
move.
work.
I mean,
no.
Yeah, I know. It's just gonna eventually.
No, like I said, there is a way to do it, and there's lots of tutorials out there on how to do it. I just don't remember how to do it off the top of my head. That's again, a lot of this editing stuff. When you guys ask for it, I have to go look on how to do it because I haven't done this stuff in a long time. So, or maybe I've never done it. But if you ask, I'll go find a tutorial. I'll figure out how to do it. But like what Eddie's doing right there, yes, you could, between that and the pitch, you could get that to match onto the still image of what I have. Okay, and that would be one way to do it. But again, that would not move with the video. You could try to keyframe it, make it move, but it would be very difficult to make it look right. You can do it with tracking and attaching it to an object and stuff. It's not all that hard, but it's not something we have time to get into. It's not really all that difficult, but it just takes some playing with to get it to work right. Because again, you've got to go either in the color page. I think it's actually in the color page or the Fusion page, or maybe both to get it to work. Again, I'll look it up and we'll do that next month, or maybe we'll do one in between or whatever.
All right.
You're not going to get it that way, believe me. Not on the video.
I believe me.
So,
but now there's some people that he showed you how to make a thumbnail with DaVinci, and some people do not like AI. Some do, but you can also make thumbnails just by going like to Chat GPT and typing in make a thumbnail. The more you type in here, the more whoops, my cord's in the way. The more you type in here, the more of a description with the dimensions, the better it is. Of what's the dimensions they say, Ralph? 1080 by 720?
No, use 1280 by 720.
1280 by 720.
Because the thing is, on a thumbnail, you don't need to have it super detailed. It's going to be small anyway, especially if you're looking on a phone. So you don't need that high. You don't need that high of a resolution for a thumbnail.
A Jeep on a beach, with the title being.
Yeah, I was just showing you how to do this while you're working in DaVinci.
Put a Jeep logo on the top right hand corner of the screen of a red Jeep on a beach, and a compass.
I've already got my thumbnail halfway made while you're typing all that crap in. All right. And you can tell I'm not a big fan of AI, guys. I'm really
Well,
not. Okay.
some
I want to know how to do stuff for myself. I do not want to depend upon the internet
well
to be
some
able to do
people
my work.
some people some people are, like it, some people don't.
Yeah,
Some people hate AI, and
I'm not saying don't use it. I know it makes your life easier to do stuff, but
there you go. See?
again, what happens when you can't get on the internet and you need to pump something out? Okay, you need to get that video ready, even though you can't upload it. You're screwed. Okay, don't. I'm not saying don't use it, but don't depend upon it. Okay, because if your internet's out, you're boned. So learn how
Well,
to do stuff manually and then use AI to make your life easier, but always have a backup plan. Always have a manual backup plan. Sorry, I
well,
won't
I
get
was
too
I was
started.
just I was just showing
No,
them
I know.
another way to do it,
Yep.
because everybody don't have DaVinci. Everybody don't,
It doesn't
even
have to be
really.
DaVinci. It can be any video program that will allow you to layer stuff. You can do this in. I just use DaVinci because that's what I use.
Well, there's some
So
people that don't even
again,
use. There's some people that don't even use
yep. But what I'm just saying,
video editing.
don't depend on AI to do stuff for you. Always be able to do it manually. That's just my thing, you know. I know it makes your life easier, but like I said, by the time you typed all that in, if I'm working on my own and I'm not trying to show people how to do stuff, I've already got my thumbnail halfway made. So it's not always faster with as much information that you have to give it to create a good thumbnail for you. And sometimes, especially if you're first learning to use it, it'll take you 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 tries to get exactly what you want. Okay, it's just go for it. Sorry.
No, I was just showing them a different way to do it. If because some people do not even use a video editing software. They'll freaking shoot video and just stick it up there.
Oh,
They
I
don't
know.
edit or anything else.
I know.
So I was just showing them another way to do it. And I think even they've come out on YouTube with an AI thumbnail maker.
That doesn't surprise me.
Whenever you upload a video, I think it'll say, "Do you want to use AI to create a thumbnail?" or something like that. So
Yeah, no, it's like I said, if you want to use it, fine. No, it'll make your life easier, but like I said, don't become dependent upon it. Know how to do stuff on your own. Because like I said, what happens for that one time that you just absolutely have to get something done, and for whatever reason it's not working, you can't get to it, it's not giving you what you want, you can always go out and find these assets. There's just so many places for free stuff. All that stuff, all of this stuff on the thumbnail that I did tonight, I got from Clean PNG. And that's all free stuff. It's all transparent backgrounds. So those 3 images that I stuck on there were all from there, all free. Nothing that I used on there was from a paid service at all. Plus, that could be done on the free version
yep,
of
that is
DaVinci.
what I said is true. Let me show you this real quick. Um, See, I just uploaded a short video real quick, and this is I just uploaded it. I came down here to the thumbnail part. It says upload file, AI auto generated, and A/B testing.
Yeah. Well, that auto generated's always been there. So
Yeah, but a lot of times it just takes
just takes what it thinks should be a still.
yeah,
Yeah.
out of
That's
your
what it
video.
still does.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, selected.
But I mean that in itself is a form of AI right there. So when people say AI, that covers. It's like saying I worked in IT. Okay, I worked in IT, but that doesn't give you a clue as to what I actually did. It just tells you I worked with computers. I mean, it doesn't give you any clues to what I did in IT. AI is kind of the same thing. There's a lot of AI built into DaVinci, but it's not generative AI. It's not creating something like this. It's helping you do stuff. I'm not a fan of the generative AI because I think it stifles creativity, and I don't think it helps you learn how to do anything. So that's just me, though. I mean, that's just me. I know I'm bucking the trend. I'm not a fan of AI. Again, generative AI. I don't want it to replace people's minds. I don't want it to replace people's ability to think and do things. And that's what I see it doing. So if it helps you do something, that's what it should do, but it should not replace your mind and your creativity.
Well,
Anyway.
if anyone if anyone has any questions about thumbnails or about anything else, you can feel free to ask them.
I didn't mean to go off on a rant there, but what?
Tim, he said, just admit it, Ralph. You're becoming a cranky old man like the rest of us.
I'm not becoming. I've been there for years. I'm just a grumpy old man. I'll admit
It's,
it. I just
Jason, it's clean PNG.
yes. Yep.
And you can get okay.
Now I'll give you a little warning about them. They've changed their website a little bit, and it's not quite as good as it was. The search, when you first go there, the search thing doesn't work. But if you go click anything there and then do a search, it'll work. They've just changed it not too long ago because I was there last week. So, and now it's a little bit different. But they have a lot of really, really good transparent background images. Yeah, go ahead and pull it up.
You can get pictures off of Pixabay.
Yep,
but
Pixabay's a good one.
But as far, whoops, I'm in the wrong thing. But as far as transparency and stuff, right here, clean PNG will allow you to search. Let me remove that comment off the screen. Will allow you to search. I'm on the wrong freaking screen.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, I was clicking on my other screen.
You were doing a me. You were being me.
Okay. So say you want a football player. Okay. And then there are transparencies and they bring up soccer. That's not real football, Ralph.
Yeah, it is.
No, but see, they're all transparencies and they're free. Okay. So you would just scroll and find a clean PNG that you wanted to put in a video or whatever.
And you'll see some of them are really, really high quality. And then some of them are just simple.
Yeah. And then you would just download
No. Not there.
Yeah,
they've changed it. Scroll down. Scroll down.
Right
Hit that. Yeah, that one.
So yeah, don't do this.
Go ahead and do it because there's.
This is adding stuff to your computer right there. Yeah. That's the one you want to do the free download on.
Yeah, and then they have a couple things, match the buses, whatever. They have a couple of those up there now, and then yes, I'm a human, and then you can download it.
Yeah, and then Pixabay you can use in your videos or anything. They have photos, they have videos, like this background I'm having tonight. You just go to videos or photos and search. Now, most of them on Pixabay is not going to be transparencies, but you can, search a video. Let's see, what's the next holiday after St. Patrick's Day?
4th of July.
Is it 4th of July? Okay, so these are
my birthday's not a holiday. Your birthday's not a holiday.
Okay, these are actual videos. So you can do a lot of things with these PNGs or with the videos or whatever. Like if you use OBS, let me like if you use OBS, like behind Ralph is a still picture, you can get pictures, or you can get moving things like the St. Patrick's Day behind us right now was off of Pixabay right here, and these are free as well. Or if you want to put something up like behind you in the background, let me bring up my OBS real quick.
Yeah. The one thing you got to watch on Pixabay is they are like a free division of iStock. So, like on that page that Eddie's on, there may be some iStock photos on there, and that's a
Yeah,
paid service.
yeah,
So
a lot.
they're kind of mixed in there.
Yeah, see this
Uh,
thing up top is all iStock. So this is a
yeah,
paid, these are paid. And occasionally down here, you'll see one that says iStock or whatever, or at the bottom, sometimes it'll have iStock. So those are paid, not free, but everything in
yeah.
between kind of.
And if you click on one of those by mistake, or you just didn't realize that it was part of the iStock stuff, it'll tell you right there how much it is, how many credits it is, or whatever. I can't remember exactly what it says, but it'll let you know that you've clicked on a paid image, and it's like, oops, I clicked on an iStock image instead of a Pixabay.
see down here at the bottom's iStock as well.
Yeah.
So, and
Another place is Mixkit, Mixkit. That's like the free side of Envato Elements. And this will be the same thing. The kind of the paid version is kind of mixed in, or is in that top row. And they have music and sound effect. They have all kinds of stuff there too.
let me
But
bigify this again.
you'll see quite a few. The places that are paid will also have a free section. These guys
So,
have some pretty decent music to use for background music. It's all, computer generated music, but it's good for background stuff. But they
so
have good videos. A lot of my early stuff I got from here. Sorry, go ahead.
oh no, I was just saying. So see that these will help you out,
Excuse me.
these free websites with the pictures or the PNGs or the videos. If you want looking for something to put in a video while you're editing it, or like if you see behind me the little blinking stars, it's actually on. I got this on Pixabay. That is a short video. I have it looped so it keeps playing over and over, where the little stars shine and move around or whatever. So you can not only use it on your videos, you can use it on OBS if you use it on OBS and things like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it is easy to use, Jason.
What's that?
He said this page looks like it's easy to use. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we forgot
they're all
Easter.
quite easy.
We forgot
Oh.
Easter.
Yep.
Yeah, Ralph, your birthday's this month, right?
Yeah. 31st.
Jerry's is this month. Yours is this
A
month.
lot of
Andrew's is
birthdays
this
this month.
month. Mine's in April.
I know 3 other people with my birthday. Actually, I think I know 4. Somebody else I know online, I think, is.
Jason said, I horned a ton of music from YouTube library. Yeah.
Yep. I've heard good and bad things about YouTube Library. I've heard people that have used stuff off of there, and then at one time it was okay, and then all of a sudden now it wasn't. So I don't know. Okay, the other thing I was going to mention tonight is, I believe last time I talked about Wavelink, and then it was in beta, and I think I showed you guys quickly. Okay, it is out of beta now. It is on public release, so it should be fine. If you downloaded the beta and are having trouble with it, get the newer one, get the newest version. If you are looking for a software sound mixing piece of software, you won't find one that works easier, and it's free. You do not have to have an Elgato mic. You do not have to have an Elgato piece of software or hardware to use it. It's free for everyone. So I will do next month I will do a deeper dive on how to use it. I know I'm doing stuff online and things. It's like trying to get your sound from this or that or this program or this tab or whatever to come into whatever, whether you're using OBS or EVMux or StreamYard or whatever, getting everything pulled together into one audio stream to send to whatever you're sending it to so that they can get broadcast can be very difficult at times. This makes it really easy. If you look on YouTube and type in Wavelength 3.0, you will see a billion YouTube videos on it right now. So, and everybody will show you how easy it is to use and everything. But like I said, last time it was in beta, they were having some problems with certain pieces of it, like it coming back from your PC being asleep. But all that has been fixed, or so they say. I'm sure they will run into a few more problems. It is a new piece of software. Also, with Elgato, I will also say that they have just with Wavelength 3.0, this is kind of a central piece of their new hardware too that they've just released. A lot of they're calling it the Mark II line or Wave. So they're doing a lot of what software processing gets done for audio effects and stuff like that. There's actually what they call a wave chip in their new mics and certain things that does that on at a hardware level instead of a software level. So less latency, all that good stuff comes along with doing stuff at a hardware level instead of software level. Again, it's Elgato. This stuff is not cheap, but it's excellent stuff. The one thing that they've just gone a little bit crazy with is the new Stream Deck Plus XL. Okay, now Eddie and I have a Stream Deck Plus. Okay, it's the one with the 4 knobs on it and a little screen and 8 buttons. The Stream Deck Plus XL has 6 dials and 36 buttons. This thing is, it's crazy, but yeah, because you see a lot of people who do a lot of streaming and stuff, or even just a lot of video editing and stuff, will use a Stream Deck to do a bunch of stuff for them, and you'll see 3 or 4 of them on their desk. So you will see a lot of people that have like the regular XL, which is I think 32 buttons. I'm not sure, I can't remember, but it's 30 something buttons. And then they have a Stream Deck Plus because it has the dials on it and you can do volume and all kinds of stuff with it. So, but they've come out and that's got all the good processing stuff in it. So they've come out with a new line of stuff. It's just, they just get better and better and better and better with their stuff. They're kind of very forward thinking. And also along that line, Elgato and Corsair are the same, basically the same company. They're just different divisions of the same company. Corsair makes computer stuff, computer memory, computer cases, all kinds of stuff. They are making a keyboard now that has a Stream Deck built into it with 2 dials in it. I think it's called the Galleon SD. They just get crazier and crazier with the stuff they build. Like I said, this stuff is not cheap, but it's very well built. It lasts a long time. I've had my small Stream Deck. It's a Stream Deck Mark I, so it's not even a Mark II on that. It's just a regular 15 button, the original one they came out with. I've had it for a long time. I can't tell you how many times the buttons have been pushed on it. It still works fine. So doesn't bother me to pay for equipment that's quality stuff. I'd rather pay for something that's built well and will last me a long time one time than to spend money 5 or 6 times on something that's cheap and it's not going to last me a long time.
Wasn't there? I seen something. There was something that came out, an upgrade or something else, where it's more compatible with the online gaming and stuff like that. I think it's the Elgato Wavelength. Um,
Could be.
okay, what's new in Wavelength 3.0? Let's see, because I haven't downloaded the new one because that other one was canceling all my stuff. uh,
I had it on 4 computers. I had problems on one of it, but that computer's the one behind me that I do all kinds of crazy testing and stuff on. So it was kind of acting funny anyway. So I reloaded, I wiped it and reloaded Windows on it. And after I
okay,
reloaded, it worked fine. So I don't think it was Wavelength's fault. Because like I said, I had it on 4 computers down here and they worked perfectly on the others except for that one. So I
they
think it's just
fixed a
something.
lot of things in it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a whole long list of stuff that they fixed before they did the public release on it.
Install and
But
restart, right?
yeah.
I might have to go offline for a minute. Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
The app will close and restart automatically once the process is complete. Okay.
If Eddie's lips start moving and we can't hear him. We'll know why.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you've got as your input into into EV So
Right now, I think it's just, I'll have to look, but I think it's just my Yeti.
then it probably won't affect it.
I got to update the driver update available.
Yes.
Okay.
And you should restart after that, but you can do it when we're done.
Welcome to the Elgato Wavelength driver setup. Next. Accept. Next.
That's just a PC best practice that whenever you install or update a driver, you should reboot just to let it reload from scratch. Not always required, depending on what the driver is. I don't think this is required, but like I said, it's always the best practice. But don't do it now. Do it after we're done in 12 minutes.
Hey, you can handle it while I restart.
Yeah, probably.
Chef Civvy says, "Oh no way, really? Is it wireless?"
Is what wireless? Wavelength? Wavelength's a piece of software that runs on your PC or your Mac. There is a Mac version too. No Linux version yet. There is a Mac version. Haven't ever seen it. Supposedly works just the same as the Windows version, but I don't know.
Completed the Elgato Wavelength driver setup wizard finish. One moment, we're preparing everything for you. All right. Connect it. I don't need to connect a Wavelength device.
The keyboard. No, I believe it's wired. Let me go look real quick. Since I know what it is. I can't imagine it would be wireless.
Okay. We have. Okay, it still has some things. Should I just clear all this and start over? All the.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Okay.
Let's see.
Remove channel. Remove channel.
Let's see.
Okay, there. You can still. Yeah. It's still.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, let's go.
You're probably just dumping your mic straight into into EVMux, so you're not even using the Wavelength.
I don't have voice mod up. Let's go ahead and put voice mod up. Oh wait, it is. Okay. Voice mod found a problem with your audio. Visit settings. Hello. Yep, my voice mod's not working.
Yeah. Elgato's been doing Elgato's been doing a series of videos all week long about their new stuff. Next Friday, they are doing a video on voice mod and Wavelength. So that one I'm definitely going to check out and see, because there's a couple different ways to bring voice mod into Wavelength. So some of them, I guess, may work better than others.
Hold on a minute.
Oh no,
I just lost. Okay, I just lost audio. It's still working on your end. Shake your head.
I can hear
It is?
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
okay.
can hear you.
But I can't hear my. Wait. Yeah, hello.
You guys out in YouTube land, let us know if you can hear Eddie, because I
It got
might be able to
that,
hear him
but I
through
can't hear
EV
you
Mux.
now. Hold on. Create. Let me go
Told you not to
to
do
Google
this.
Chrome. Add that. Say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
Nope, I ain't got it yet. Hold on. Let me go to my audio settings here. Audio and
Okay.
default Google Chrome Elgato Virtual Audio.
They say that you can hear, that they can hear you, but you can't hear me. Probably don't have your output set device set right.
I hate audio.
Told you not to do this now.
As soon as I added that, I lost. Wait. No, that's my Yeti Classic. Let's just do this. Go to.
Wonder.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I set it back on Yeti, so it would.
Yeah, just leave it there for the moment.
But I think my
I just
my
put it.
Yeti's
I just typed a comment to you through EV Mux,
private chat.
but I didn't do it through the private chat.
Oh, it did it go out to
I don't know because I don't have
comments? Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah,
I
right
said
there
at
at
the
the top.
top,
Yeah,
but
add
did
your
that go
headphone.
out? Yeah, that went there.
It
But
went to everybody.
did it go out to YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, so that's working now.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I didn't type that in a YouTube chat window.
no, it's working because it's you're a mod on here. So you see it went out as Devil Dog.
Okay,
Yeah. So
yeah, okay.
but I did put in a ticket for them to do that and for them to do the walkie-talkie as well. Allow people on panel to respond using a walkie-talkie, and I haven't got anything from them. I got a reply, general reply or whatever that they
Yeah.
would forward it on or whatever, but they haven't resolved the issue. I guarantee you they're probably working on it or whatever.
Well, you're not the only one that's done it, so
Yeah.
and that's a kind of a heavy duty one too. So
Yeah. But I
there's
guarantee you they're working on it because these
yeah, they're
people,
looking at it.
yeah.
There's another new widget too.
You weren't here, Simon? I told you I'm going to put it on my apron, dude. I like it.
Yeah, you need to put that like right in the middle. I would say put it on a hat, but that might.
Yeah, it's going to
Anyway.
be on my apron.
Yep. That's what I had for tonight. So
Anybody got any questions?
Civi, I don't think that keyboard is wireless. I believe it's wired. I'm trying to find out. But it's not telling me what I want.
Oh, Simon's on a sketchy internet right now. Hey, Beverly.
You're like, go to a product page and it's like, give me a spec sheet. Come on, make it simple.
Oh,
No.
And Jamie is making the little barbecue towels right now too. There's the Eddie hole towel.
Civi, the keyboard is wired only. Sorry about that.
Okay, let's see. Let's do something here real quick, Ralph. Hold on, not here. I don't want to go here. Hold on one second. Let me find a good scene. Okay, this is a good scene, I guess. Let's see. Layers. Okay, let me go ahead and add one. Add new layer. Apps and widgets. Let's go to giveaway. I thought I added a giveaway. Apps and widgets. Giveaway. There we go. I didn't add the scene. There we go. All right. Now don't type prize in, y'all. Just give me a second. I should have went studio mode.
You know, they say patience is a virtue. So just chill for a second. Of course, Gary's got to be the first one to type it in.
Did he?
Yep.
All right, there we go. We're going to give away.
Followed by Jerry.
We're going to give away a Tech Talk towel. It'll be a towel like this, right? No, not like that one. Like this right here. It'll be like a little towel.
A barbecue
and
towel.
It'll have our Tech Talk logo on it. The Tech Talk logo right there. So if you want a Tech Talk towel, go ahead and enter TT towel. Tech Talk towel. TT towel. And we got 3 minutes, so I hope Gary set up the redirect. Y'all stay where you are, and you will go on over to Two Dudes Give Clues with Jerry and Gary. With Gary and Jerry. I know they sound a lot alike, so in about 2 minutes, I'll go ahead and spin this. And as soon as we get this done, we will say goodnight. Nobody has any questions for me or Ralph?
Gary said he set up the redirect.
Missing
yeah, you can never have too many
down.
towels, man. We go through towels like crazy around here. And I don't have any pets to chew them up either.
Oh, shoot. Kyle Alexander, thank you, brother. He threw a super chat.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Appreciate that. I was doing something, I guess, when he did it.
Excuse me.
Why do we have different backgrounds, Gary? Because this is my OBS and that's Ralph's OBS.
It's my OBS.
Because we're not at the same location sitting side by side.
Yep.
Oh, you talking about the shape? Is that what you're talking about? There. You happy? You happy, Gary? I need to move this over this way a little bit so I'm more centered. There. You happy, Gary? All right. It is 8:29. I'm going to spin and we'll see who wins. Hey, hoorah, Quint. What's up, brother? BFW. Congratulations, Gary. Email Jamie at devildogskeeper@gmail.com. And we will see you all next, or I'll see y'all next Saturday for Day with the Dog, episode 6, I believe, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all have a great, safe week. And I don't know what day. It's probably not this week. When is St. Patrick's Day?
It's the 17th.
So 10 days from. So I'll see you before St. Patrick's Day. So y'all, appreciate y'all being here. Devil Dog said, or Jamie said, no need. I have his address. All right. You got anything to say?
Nope. Hope everybody has a good week. Stay safe. Have fun. Enjoy life.